Greetings. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sheena Love here. I'm so excited. I have another inspired message. This is just through the School of Hard Knocks. I'm not a licensed counselor of any kind or anything like that, but I got my teaching from just going through it, you know. The Bible actually talks about how wisdom is gained through sorrow. So that's basically what happened to me when I experienced being with a narcissist. So, I want to put out what I learned to help someone else. So this video is called The Narcissist and How to Protect Yourselves. I'm going to give you steps at the end on how to protect yourself. If you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to like a video. So if I hit home on a couple of points, show your girl some love. And please, if you have any any advices or anything like that, what you went through, because I know there's many of us, that have been with narcissistic individuals. So, share what you learned or whatever down below. And without further ado, let's go into the number one trait of a narcissist. Well, not in any order, but just they will use you until you cannot be used up anymore. And this I experienced. They will literally drain you. They will drain you of any and every kind of resource, whether it's your body, whether it's financially, whether it's your emotional health. They will drain you. They will drain you. Whatever you give a narcissist access to, they're going to take full advantage. Because remember, it's all about them. So without further ado, we're going to move on to number 2. They will seem like your dream mate. And this goes from, those that are, you're praying for a godly man, They will seem like that godly man. They will, whatever they know about that Bible, they will come and they will use it. They will use that word of God to deceive you. Or whether you're just, you're in the market for a good man. You're just looking for a good man, honest man, just a good man, They will appear, to be those things. So my suggestions is ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. I cannot say that enough. Because with time, also, it will reveal who they really are, But so many of us are so thirsty, so hungry that we don't give things time. And this person comes and they start love bombing you. They start loving on you, like I said, speaking the word of God. They just seem to have it all together, and really they're a chameleon, they're a snake. I believe put into the right situations, and here we go, it goes along with time. Put into the right situations, their characteristics are going to start to beam. My concern is that we don't see it and we ignore it. That's my concern. But, we all have a life to live and we all have choices to make. And, whatever choice that you make, all we could do is just be a voice, in this day and hour. And, if you're about to touch that, if you're about to run out into traffic that is basically that traffic is coming full force and you about to run into it, you're like, oh my goodness, let me go take this chance and run into that traffic, then you're taking a chance. And that's basically how it is being with a narcissist. Or, you know, let me touch that hot stove. Let me see how hot it is. You know, that's how it is. That's how, you know, I mean, I'm putting it in parables, but a narcissistic person can really, really really destroy a person, especially the empath. So they will say the right words and woo you. With time, that is when the true colors are going to come forth. They're usually very good with love bombing, and on the other end of the spectrum, they could be very demeaning. 2 Corinthians 11:14 says, and no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. So we just talked about how the narcissist personality is. You know, they'll seem like a dream come true. I'm telling you, you will believe, you will be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it, da 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 da. But let me tell you, with the narcissist, with time and, you know, keeping that watchful eye, you know, and even praying about whatever decision, you know, about this person, their characteristics are going to be through. It's going to happen, but you got to give it time. So a narcissist is like a chameleon. It can't keep its color forever. Do you know when a chameleon, especially a male, are confronted by a rival, the color shift? We're talking about the true colors coming out now. Likewise, the chameleon will reveal its true color just like a snake sheds its skin. If you are dealing with this type of individuals, the signs will show themselves in their behavior. Matthew 7:20. You will know them by their fruits. 7:18. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. So if you hold on and you take your time in dating, now remember, this is your future. This is your life. Many of us, we have children. You know, many of us, we have built up our lives, built up our self-esteem. You know, we don't want nobody to come in and just destroy it, you know, because that is what can definitely happen if you make the wrong choice for your life. And a narcissist is definitely a wrong choice for your life. Number 3, narcissists leave a victim trail. Believe it or not, yes, they are victims, but they leave many victims. Believe me, you're not the only one. If he's getting money from you, he's getting money from someone else. This is why it's good, it's smart to take your time to know a person, their background, if they were married before, about their past relationships. This is important, whether people believe it or not. It's important to know, to fully do research on whoever that person is that you are deciding to, you know, that you want to, you know, spend your life with or spend time with. Because once you spend time with them, that's how you're going to get to know them. But like I said, they're like chameleons. And you've seen that it said once they get rivaled, you know, once a rival comes in. So that is, you know, we need to ask questions. You need to not always be agreeable. You need to ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. Because remember, this is your life. This is no joke. You know, who you're going to be with, the books you read, You know, the things you watch on TV, everything influences you. Everything influences you. 1 Timothy says, "For this sort are they which creep into houses, lead captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with divers lusts." Divers lusts is many lusts. They search out the weak. They search out weak-minded and men and women, because there are narcissists. It doesn't matter the gender. Notice I said creep in. They don't come in saying, "Hi, I'm a narcissist." They play whatever the part is to win you over. That is their agenda. They want to get you to trust them. Once they get you to trust them and you let down your guard and you start opening up who you are, and you're giving your love to them and giving yourself to them, or whatever the situation is, then that's when they reveal truly who they are. So, number 4, narcissists are parasites, leeches, and they will stay wherever there is steady resources and or benefits for them. Slow down, or you stop giving them what they want. Either you'll see a scarcity of them, a personality switch. All of a sudden, you're every vile name in the book. You don't care about them anymore. If you are dealing with this type of individual, I advise you to get help. And if you're in the early stages of this type of relationship, remove that individual from your life. Because once they draw you completely in, it will be hell exiting this kind of relationship. Number 5, you will see patterns. With a narcissist, many promise change, but it's short-lived. So if you start to see these patterns and you start to see that, hold on, something just ain't right. Like, why is he always asking me for money? Why has he always got a sad song, a sad story? And you start to see these patterns, it's not your imagination. You start to see these patterns, something's wrong. When you notice the patterns and you address the issues with the narcissist, they may seemingly make change enough to will you back in. Captivate your heart again so they can get the benefits of having you in their life. Now we're talking about the narcissist. You have to pay attention to the patterns. This is how you will become a supply and demand. Number 6, you're the one in the wrong for their shortcomings. So if they made a bad decision, guess what? You're the one to blame. They made a bad money decision, guess what? You're the one to blame. And now they want you to compensate for it. You to take responsibility for it. It's his or her fault they messed up with their money, but somehow they shifted their shortcomings over to you and expect you to reach into your pocket and to fund them and their needs. You see, the narcissist will cast blame on you if you allow them to. They will have you taking responsibility. Do not allow this. We're talking about the narcissist. Number 7, they are very secretive. Very secretive. So if they are, they get a text, they get a phone call in the middle of the night. I'm not saying to be suspicious of everything or everyone. I'm just saying, we're talking about the narcissist. You know what kind of relationship you're either in or you're basically looking to get into. You know, there's a lot of things done in the dark. So you want to be careful when you're dealing with someone who is very secretive, especially when it comes to their phone. But I'm saying it's the attitude and the spirit behind it. Say for example, you go to to touch it, and every time you get near it, it's like, they're like, you better not touch my phone. So that would definitely be a concern. Or just, every time, they're walking out of the room, that, they're just being secretive in all aspects when it comes to their phone, and especially, if you're in a long-term relationship with them, or whatever, or you're just starting out a relationship with them, and you just notice certain things, that the secretiveness when it comes to their phone calls, or anything like that, definitely that would be a raise of suspicion with the narcissist. So I would definitely take that into consideration when you are also in the dating process, because basically a lot of us are in the dating process. So if somebody is very secretive of with their phone, just as in the ways that I described, definitely take that into consideration and trust your gut. I talk about that often. Intuition. Trust it. It'll save your life. Whatever they can get away with, they definitely will. Narcissists strive to keep the image they want you to believe. They strive. But the chameleon can only hide for so long. You and I must take steps to guard ourselves against this type of individual. 1 Corinthians 4:5. He will bring to light what is hidden in darkness and expose the motives of the heart. So here is, what's in the darkness is going to come to the light. Okay? Anything that's hidden is going to be revealed. Okay? So, I rather have it revealed in the beginning of a relationship than be in a relationship a year after and I find out all this trash about this person that I'm dealing with. If you see the signs early, run. Get out. There's one point that I wanted to go back and talk about, because a narcissist also, you can find yourself being used with their body as well. The pass through, hit it, be on their merry little way. Don't allow this. Do not allow this. Do not allow this. That you're always there to to please them when they want to be pleased. Now remember, we're talking about the narcissist. It's about them. It's not about you. It's about how they can satisfy themselves. Narcissists are very, very selfish individuals. When you see these signs, and that is why we need to give time before, we allow someone to have access to our money. We allow someone to have access to our body. We need to give it time. And honestly, as and even our emotions, we need to guard our hearts, because you will pay for it in the end. So without further ado, we're going to go on to number 8. They lack empathy. I could tell you a story. When I was in a relationship with a narcissistic individual, I showed them a picture of my bruise. I had worked this job and I just wanted to try it. I didn't know how hard it was, you know, but the money was excellent. So I showed, you know, I sent my my pics to this individual, and it was like, you know, for a moment, yeah, they'll show, like I said, to get what they want, to win you. Oh yeah, you know, they'll show, oh, they care. But next thing you know, we're hit the hands out. I want some money. You want to give me some money? You see, it's not about you. It's about them. Okay? With a narcissist, it's about them. And also, I wanted to comment and say that if you are in a situation like this, and, you know, because I know it took me a while to let go, you know, but I can tell you that you will get tired of being treated, you know, in whatever manner that they're using you in. You will get tired of it. You will get tired of it. And I hope it's sooner than later. But if you're beginning a relationship or you're looking to be in a relationship, this is, you know, to warn you. This is to show you some of the characteristics, you know, of a narcissistic person. There's many more, actually, of a narcissistic person. How to protect yourselves from the narcissist. A, take your time with a new relationship. Don't open your heart too quickly. I can't stress this one enough. Like I said, you know, even the Bible said there's going to be one woman to 7 men, you know, because we're in that day and that age, you know, and, you know, it is, you know, difficult to find somebody, but at the same time, you know, you rather be happy by yourself than, you know, be miserable with somebody else. It defeats the purpose. It's just not worth it. Emotionally, mentally, physically, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because sometimes we're waiting, and also praying. And the next thing you know, that sly devil shows up in your DM and sweeps you off your feet because you were so hungry, you were so thirsty. Take your time. This will save you from a broken heart later. You know, it may seem, like I said, they're going to appear to be that amazing person. But really, underneath it all, it's going to be a devil in disguise. B, if you see the signs, don't ignore them. Signs can save your life. You know, it's like the same thing. You're going down the street, right? There's stop sign for this person, stop sign for this person, stop sign for this person, stop sign for this person. Okay? The stop signs can save your life. Okay? So don't ignore the signs. It's like ignoring the red light. You go past the red light, you're taking a chance on getting into an accident and very much losing your life. You can see the signs when the weather is changing. We just, you know, here we're in summer. You know, we're in fall now. The trees, they start to change colors. There's always going to be signs. And I'm telling you, with the narcissist that I experienced, Words never matched up with actions. They could tell you all they want to tell you, but if they're not backing anything up, get out. I'm telling you, get out. While you can, get out. C, follow your intuition or your discernment. Don't second guess. If you feel like something's wrong about this person, don't second guess it. Us women by nature, we want to give everybody a chance. And there's some good guys out there like that too. We want to give the benefit of the doubt. But you can be given the benefit of the doubt to someone who is their motive is set to destroy you. I'm telling you, trust your gut. Trust that gut. I'm telling you, it will save you. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you from experience. Trust your gut. You're always going to feel something, whether you're a Christian or not. You have an intuition. And God speaks to us all. To all of us. By signs. By people coming to talk to us and warning us. By our friends. I'm talking about true people that want to see you happy. Because there's people out there that they're just straight up haters. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you have nobody. I'm not talking about those kind of people. I'm talking about people that really love you. And that are in your life to be there to help you and to be a good person in your life. And they really care about you. That in your heart without a shadow of a doubt that they really care about you. Okay? Those are the people that I'm talking about. Your family, your kids, and I'm not saying all families get along because I know they don't. But there are people in your life that you know that they love you. Letter D. Research. Look up information. Go on their social media platforms. Those platforms tell on people. I'm telling you, there's so many people that have passed through my DMs that I will go and look on their social media and I see that they got porn. I see that they got this, they got that. You think you're going to get a conversation from me? Oh, no, you're not. Because I already know that you got to struggle with addiction. And I'm not saying to judge people, but I'm saying the signs. Look for the signs. And I'm not saying, to be skeptical, but at the same time, I'm saying to be cautious because this is your life. Like I said in the beginning, many of us have kids. This is your kids' lives. This is your kids' lives. This is your future. And you want someone that you can go somewhere with, that you can do something with, that you guys could grow together, that has character, that is not going to be used to steal, kill, and destroy, but that's going to be used as a building block, that you can build one another. E. Ask questions. Questions and more questions. Not settling for one word answers. Ask questions. Now remember the chameleon. When they're rivaled. See? Here's revelation for you. When they're rivaled, they will show their true colors. And I'm not saying to be mean. I'm not saying to be unjust. I'm saying ask legit questions. I'm saying be real. Ask legit questions because this is your life. This is your future. This is your heart. And you have to protect it. You have to guard it. And you have to take these things seriously. Because so many people are being destroyed by narcissistic individuals. So many people. So this is what, you know, I felt was important, you know, when talking about the narcissistic person, individual. And if you have any suggestions or any comments or a situation that you went through, you know, please share. And I just, Sheena Love is signing out, and I thank you for stopping by my channel, and hit that subscribe button, because it's nothing but inspiration, you know, and also, you know, these videos, people need these videos. You know, I know there's many more out there, but people need Shine with Sheena out there too. So without further ado, if no one has told you that you're beautiful, you are beautiful.